shit, I forgot my introduction. Ohayo konnichiwa, so konbanwa minasan. Hello, 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 hello. It is I, Mikazuki Renge, once again here to grace your presence with I have been gone and now I'm back. What happened? Yeah, it's been a bit, not as long as it has been typically when I'm on my longer the self-reflection journeys or whatever you want to call them. But hello everybody, how are we doing this fine day? I wanted to start off with the just chatting screen today instead of going straight into the game as per I've been recently doing, just because I have like a good number of stuff to yap out, and I feel like if I tried playing Pokopia now, which I have up on my screen, I'm going to be extremely distracted. Right, so starting off, I've been a bit busy, so along with being busy, I've not been feeling great, so hence why I've been taking a bit of a break in between since the last time I streamed and then coming back, which, you know, has been a little bit rough for me because I've made it a obligation. I don't know if I want to even call it an obligation, but a small tiny rule for myself where I'm just like, if I start a game on stream, I want to continue it story-wise on stream, unless explicitly at that point I'm just kind of like, fuck it, I'll just play it off stream. But at least with the case of Pokopia, I've been making pretty constant and consistent efforts to stream it every time to all of you guys. So I'm just like, well, yeah, I might as well just keep up that effort. And so I've been mostly grinding dailies here and there. I've been building things at least, and I have new Pokemon because thing I realized in between when I was playing was that the Hop-Up event was also a way for you to recruit Hop-Up, Jump Fluff, and Skiploom. And I was just like, you can recruit them, and it's because you had to place the items that you would exchange from Hop-Up shop in a certain way so that they'd be able to attract either Skiploom or Jump Fluff. And Hop-Up would come later after the event ends if you at least set up like one of the dandelion patches from the dandelion seeds you would exchange. So I was just like, oh shit, let me do that. So yeah, I have them living in the Withered Wastelands as well, alongside all my other Pokemon. And there's been more than a few that have been joining the team that I've inadvertently recruited, because I would be like, hey, I built a new house, you could probably move into this. And they're like, really? I can move in? Yeah, sure. And then somebody moved right into their like old habitat. I'm just like, I wasn't prepared to adapt or accommodate new residents to this area, but sure, why not? So yeah, there's been that. I think you guys already know that I had Prinplup already living in the Withered Wastelands, and I set up a little bit more of the museum. So inadvertently I ended up recruiting Shieldon and Auroras. So they're living in the museum now, and I have not found a way to make the museum accessible to the rest of the crew because I haven't gotten to that point. And I've seen multiple videos of people like making the most extravagant setups either in the sandbox area or just in general, and I'm just like, you guys are crazy out here. Like, is this what it felt like during like the peak eras of like what was it? Animal Crossing, and like to this day still Minecraft, where people would just do the most extravagant like and technical setups for like farming food, or like, yeah, farming food, or even creating like residencies. And I'm just like, you guys are just wild out here. I don't have the time of day as much as I do want to commit to like making that. And I have a couple of ideas that I want to I want to implement in the sandbox area at some point too, because they all look like really interesting ideas. So yeah, I think the next coming event is with the Bulbasaur one, so I'm hopefully gonna try to participate in that one a little bit more. I think that's like doing the jump rope stuff a number of times, and it's more of like a little bit of a competitive event. Not seriously competitive, obviously, but just like kind of, sort of. What else? Right. What I mentioned in the stream starting messages, where I inadvertently went through the story a little bit more. Okay. So context, right? I was climbing up one of the ladders in the Skyland area, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can get like more like iron pieces or something, and I inadvertently run into the new Mon in the story, and now I'm at the point where I have to recruit another new Mon within within that same area. So yeah, that's what's happening, just to keep you guys on catch up, and I'll show you the Mon that gets introduced, because they are so cute, like legitimately. I was like looking at it and I was just like, oh my god, like that's a spin on like their usual like design and style that I haven't seen, which they've already done a lot with like the Moss Snorlax and like Pikachu. So I'm a little bit, and I'm really, I wouldn't say necessarily drawn in, but I'm very fascinated by the approach that they took with the stylization, like unique Pokemon living within this post-apocalyptic frame of of a universe. Was there like any like lore specific stuff that I might have encountered? But like, I think there were like maybe a couple, but like it wasn't super revealing thus far. I think it's still been the same of just like, you know, sometimes it would be a random magazine entry or article piece from about like a gym leader or something like that, or advert, and sometimes it's, what do you call it, sometimes it's a little bit more, if not some additional context on like who created the actual PokeLife app that is helping what was it, that's helping to facilitate all like the buying and necessary like missions to create a habitable space for Pokemon. So I'm like, okay, maybe that is some context that I could just be theory crafting on stream for, but we are here and I accidentally did it. So I mean, I can go over them in the journals, I think, if I what was it, in the Pokédex journal, because I've forgotten which ones are like necessarily new, but like I think if I look at it, I think I might be able to like pinpoint what exactly it is that what was it, that I probably discovered off stream. So I think that's most of the catch up, and then I'll explain the details of just what we're going to be going into next. But I guess outside of that, I haven't really, again, been doing much. I've just been kind of chillaxing, been watching some anime, finishing some anime to gear up for the spring season coming soon. Because spring season is hecka loaded. Summer is going to be extremely loaded. I was seeing posts about Anime Japan happening all throughout recently, and I've been super into like a couple of things from the current season, like Sentenced to Be a Hero, and I was surprised at the early visual announcement, though we don't have like an actual like ETA of like when it's gonna be released. I'm a little bit glad for it, just because I kind of the animation quality for Sentenced to Be a Hero has been so consistent all throughout. It hasn't been like up to episode 3 and then like the quality would drop. The quality has been so consistent and so good that I'm just a little bit, if not very surprised, that is the case, because nowadays you get a lot of budget and effort put into the first 3 episodes, but obviously depending on like budget allocations and popularity, etc., sometimes that quality unfortunately drops right after the 3rd episode. But this time around, I was I guess what would be the correct adjective in this case? Not thoroughly, but I'm like very happily surprised would be I guess the best way to describe it, that we're actually seeing what was it? We're actually seeing like a consistent, like high quality, not high quality, I want to say it is high quality, but like what was it? It's a very consistent piece of like anime that's been going with the quality being maintained in a very high and good manner, like throughout the entirety of its run for the season. And I'm hoping that with the current lack of a projected release date for season 2, that gives a lot of the animators, the staff, more time to basically polish the quality without having to have a looming deadline like breathing down their neck, because I really do appreciate the quality that came out of Sentenced to Be Here, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. Actually, you know what, let me yap while I get to the game, because at this point I'm like low-key just like farming, even though I said I didn't want to like stream while I was speaking, but like at this point I'm also just like running into ponds and stuff and like getting things. So let me switch over here. Yeah, I'll yap while I'm doing all this. But yeah, let me know if you guys can hear everything correctly. You know, per usual, if my audio is overpowering the games or vice versa, please let me know, and I will try to fix the issue on the spot if I can. Right, what was I gonna say? Yeah, this season's anime has been very good. I'm also okay with the projected 2027 fall release for the next season of Free Run, because I've been catching up with those with that, and honestly, with the quality of Free Run, I actually don't mind that they are, what the fuck, Kyogre, that they're making people like wait that long, especially because of how, oh my god, sure do love me some nice rain. What was it? Okay, what do you call it? That surprised me. This has not happened before. What was it? Okay, but what was it? I don't actually mind that Free Run is gonna take as long as it will, because the Eldorado arc is basically what's coming up next, and Eldorado itself is very lengthy, and given the current status of the manga being on indefinite hiatus until I believe either the writer or the mangaka's recovery, honestly don't mind it'll take that long, because I'd rather be patient with the quality that'll come out of it from like the animators and the staff being able to take their time with fine-tuning everything than trying to have like a rush job done or anything. So I'm actually a little bit glad for that. There's a bunch that I saw that I'm looking forward to. I do want to see the remake for Magic Knight Ray Earth that's gonna come out. I've been meaning to try to watch the old Magic Knight Ray Earth, but it's just been it's been an effort to try to like do so, because I'm like, I guess in itself it's long, and I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Magic Knight Ray Earth's anime diverges from what happens in the manga. So I've still been on the fence of just like, do I start the manga first, or do I just YOLO and watch the anime? So but I'm a little bit glad that I'm seeing another clamp work come out, you know, in big 26. So that's a nice thing to look forward to. There was like a bunch of other things. Right. Oh my god, I have a laptop. I am going to be Hikikomori in the game. Just, I have my PC. I can now not go outside. Right, what was I gonna say? I've been recently like getting a little bit interested again in trying to get back into fighting games. I guess in part that there was a manga that I've been reading for a while that's gonna get an anime. Surprisingly, they didn't announce a release date until very recently, and the release date itself is gonna be like this summer. The actual title translates to "Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games," and I'm very intrigued by it. So I'm like low-key thinking about getting back into it because I know I at one point was trying at Melty Blood type Lumina and what was it Street Fighter 6, but I kind of just like dropped off after a bit just because like I kind of wasn't really feeling it. And honestly, if I had to really say, the most I was like really into a fighting game would probably be like type Lumina, because I had a lot of fun playing Red Arc. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. This is kind of just me throwing ideas into the air. But it's something I kind of want to do, especially once I kind of wrap up the story with Pokopia. No, wait. I didn't mean to drown. I forgot what the button was for surfing. Okay, but hi, Kyogre. I'm pretty big, you know. I apologize in advance if I happen to splash in my wakes as I'm swimming by. You know the crazy thing, I was talking to friends that brought up their and other associates like opinions on like Kyogre's tonation and like accent, and it was brought up that it's just like the tonation and dialogue that Kyogre has is very more reminiscent of like a Midwestern like American accent, like think like stereotypical like cowboy type accent, and it's just like that's crazy. I can't unsee it because my whole original idea was just I would think that the way Kyogre speaks would be more reminiscent of how I would like, I guess, just tying things into like actual Pokemon like lore and established like characters. Kyogre would sound like what Archie would sound like to me from like Team Aqua, which would like, you know, it makes sense. At the same time, I can't unhear Kyogre sound like a Midwestern dude, like just chillaxing on the porch of their farm. truly some wild things. Okay. I'm just jumping into ponds because I realized that that's like the minimum of dailies I can run where I can get like recipes and stuff from individuals. What was it? Right, I think I talked about it too. That there is a Happini in the St. Anne, so I don't think I swam there at some point to show you guys. So let me do that. So I boarded the St. Anne and I've been like low-key trying to rebuild it. I realized that this shit requires a lot of marble that I don't have, and I should probably go to one of the Dream Islands to get more marble. But we're making slow progress. If not, I accidentally whoopsied and broke part of the ship's hull because I was trying to get rid of sand, and I hit the hull of the ship with thinking that there was sand. But yeah, this is Happini. It's Happini. Oh yeah, and Audino also moved in, which I was a little bit like wilded out about. I was just like, hi Audino, hello. I should probably decorate this place more, but obviously I want to fix this pool that Happini was talking about. And then occasionally too, because I create this whole little like setup with the expectation that, oh, it's going to be Happini that's going to be doing like the trade register stuff that was going to happen when you set this up. No, Audino moved in and was just like, yeah, I'll take that over. I'm like, okay. That's totally fine. You know what I also recently learned? I learned the recipe for wires, so now it just occurred to me that I'm just like, instead of doing some ugly wire setups, like running utility poles across like the stupid ass ship, I could just create wires and just wire things. Wait, do I even need this utility pole then? Wait, no, that there was like a thing out here for you for a utility pole. So I mean, it's necessary. Hold on, I'm genuinely curious now. Hold on. Side tangenting from the expected journey, but I will get to the Sky Islands and show you what I was talking about with the new mod, with the new NPC mod. I just need to test out a theory. Oh yeah, I learned how to make a refrigerator. I learned how to make a microwave oven. They don't work in actuality, but for some reason the air conditioner works. The HVAC unit works for some reason. I learned cardboard boxes. I learned how to make like what is it? An audio mixer system. I want to say at most it's like an audio interface, which I was just like, oh, okay, we just learned how to do that. Learn how to make a little small stage. Learned a bunch of other stuff, disco balls, more of like the music mats. What else did I learn how to make here? There was a lot I was doing offline, and now, oh yeah, more large ventilation fans for like HVAC stuff. At this point, they might as well just make a whole section for HVAC systems. I learned how to make more doors, more infrastructure stuff, roofs, the handrails, the pillars, flooring. I got decorative flooring now. Got some other stuff that I can probably use to build out Bleached Beach a little bit more. Slash Vermilion City. Learned some posters, but I don't know how to make paper yet, so therefore that this is mute to me until I do so. But yeah, I've been learning a ton of stuff, so it's been interesting. I know how to make a pen, I know how to make a trash bin. Okay, where is the wire? Okay, if I make like, let's make 20 of these. Okay, I just want to see realistically how this would look, right? Because obviously we don't have the full infrastructure to create or set up utility poles, because I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna look ugly even if I can do it. But I need to better manage my inventory. This is a little bit not good. Okay, so what do I need to do? Can I just like, what do I do? A wire that can support objects of any weight. It's perfect hang furnishings. Never mind. I'm levels of I am levels of this is not how it's supposed to work, because I didn't read. Levels of I didn't read. That's crazy. I thought this was electrical wiring. This is just plain old like iron wiring. There's no copper in it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We learn from our mistakes. We make mistakes so that we learn from those mistakes, and then we just learn. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes these things happen. We don't get mad at ourselves for making mistakes. I'm just gonna keep that in here. I really thought this would be like good electrical wiring. Okay. I'll just put the glass in here too, because I actually need the glass in here. Okay. Well. Now knowing that I was vastly mistaken. Ditto swim. We're gonna make our way over to the correct area that I was trying. Oh yeah, and also Wingo joined the crew. Wingo joined. I don't know if you guys know that I had. Oh my God, no! Don't do that, please. That Hariyama joined. Hariyama's over there. What else? I don't think there was anybody else new besides like Spinnerack, maybe. Kyogre, just doing Kyogre things here, even though I don't know if I can get Kyogre. I can probably recruit Kyogre maybe at some point. I just don't know. I just don't know if that's a possibility. All right. Let's focus on the goal. I learned too that if I press the A button, Ditto like faces sideways to the camera and just makes faces, and I'm like, that's so cute. Okay, all right. So context. I think the last time I left off on this, people saw that I learned funny moves from Dragonite. Oh yeah, there was a couple new mons that joined as well. I think Pupitar joined in this area, as long as Mischievous. I think. Yeah. Okay. So that's there. Oh hey, Pupitar, what's up? Wheat seeds. Nice. Okay, here they are. Yeah, Mischievous. Okay, you need a darker spot. That's totally fine. Oh yeah, and I think you guys already know Froakie is here. Froakie. Oh, let me please dig in here. Route 209. Oh, that's new. I'm not gonna have enough space. Okay. Let's dig in here. Robust flower seeds. Okay. Oh yeah, and I learned how to make metal staircases now, so I can actually fix up areas that previously had like rusted metal staircases. Okay, yeah. We last left off learning glide from what was it? From Dragonite. So yeah, and I incidentally climbed up here, and if you guys see the big hammer that basically just looks like, yeah, you would think the obvious big hammer is the sign of just a tinkatonk, right? And then you look closer, I'm like, wait, why does that look like a Swiss Army knife, like utility tool? And it's because this tinkatonk is a crafts person, a craftsman. Look at the way that they tied up their hair. It's so cute. It's like reminiscent of like what was it? Like Japanese like crafters and craftsmen who like tie like a towel around like their head this way. It's so cute. Tick Master, could you get me 6 bricks of concrete so I can fix the lifts around here? Conkeldurr should know how to make concrete. Yeah, so we have to now recruit Conkeldurr. And we have the construction generator to do so, so we're gonna do that. You need limestone to make concrete. You should be able to find a bunch around here. Might not be a bad idea to gather some before you head out. Oh yeah, can I? Oh, I got a recipe for some scrap cubes. I was trying to get that early, but I think it's because my like inventory was full. So, okay. I think that was all I could really do here. I don't believe there is like a generator separately that exists in this area for me to. Oh wait, that's a lot of limestone. Hold up. They were not kidding about the amount of limestone. I thought they meant okay in that small little cave. No, no, they meant here. Okay, let's grab some limestone. Break these stalagmite limestones. I couldn't tell the difference at first because I was just like, oh, this looks to be like a part of like previous urban infrastructure. No, I just did not. I could not tell textures apart. Okay, so the idea then is to build a area for conkelder next to the generator. Oh yeah, I also learned how to make asphalt, but until I learn how to make concrete, I can't make asphalt, which is like the craziest, the craziest story lock recipe. But I also freshened up this area a little bit, as you can see. So now we have the generator right here. Let's open this up. Ariyama. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I should be looking at the recipes. Oh yeah. So I have something where Auroras can join, and then Bastiodon. Oh my god, I keep confusing. I think Shieldon. It's prior, previous evolution. Yeah. Okay, I'm not totally off the ball with it. I am partially correct. Okay, so it is Shieldon, but like Bastiodon, it's fully evolved form. Okay, so going back into this, what do we need? I need a set of iron pipes and 2 stacked scaffolds. Okay, I think I know how to make scaffolding. And then they needed iron pipes. Okay. That shouldn't be too extraneously difficult. I thought I learned how to make scaffolding. Where's the scaffolding? Hello? Scaffolding, where are you? So what do I have here that hasn't? Oh yeah, the scrap cube. What? What do you mean? I didn't learn how to make scaffolding. I thought at this point I would know how to make the scaffolding. This is crazy. This is bonkers. This is truly levels of bonkers that I wasn't aware that I was missing. How do I not know how to make scaffolding? The way Tinkatonk was talking, I thought I would already know, but apparently I don't. I was just willfully ignorant. But okay. This is fine. We can just grab a couple things like this here. We don't need that, so we can just pick these up. Iron pipe. Okay, so then we just place these up here, and then we place our pipes over here, and voila, we have a construction site generator habitat. Now, Conkelder, where are you? I think that'll be a bit of a wait. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna water stuff. I also need to add more sidewalk because there's like mixed matches of stuff, which aesthetically is very interesting, but at the same time, like, we're trying to bring back urbanization. And so henceforth we need to modernize a couple things here. What was that? Carrot? I was seeing people optimize their carrot farming too, which is also really wild to me because I get carrots almost on like on the daily. So it's like The way these people optimize like their carrot builds was crazy to me. Is there anything I can? I need to somehow get rid of this mud gunk over here. Oh my god, they just popped out. I could settle down here nicely. This old place ain't what it used to be back in my day. Where's all the concrete gone? Used to stretch as far as the eye could see, but now it's plumb disappeared. I say this is a real pickle, but I suppose I'll just have to start spreading the word about concrete again. Starting with you. Now listen up. Concrete's amazing. Why, you can mix stuff with it or brandish it like a weapon like. Brandish out a weapon like. I'll make a concrete convert out of you yet. What does that mean, Conkelder? The muscular Pokemon, it is thought that Conkelder taught humans how to make concrete more than 2,000 years ago. Build, crash, and exercise. Its favorites are exercise, construction, stone stuff, slender objects, group activities, and spicy flavors. Hello, Conkelder. I need to listen. What's that now? You want some concrete? That's a mighty fine thing to be wanting, youngin'. You definitely come to the right Pokemon. There's just one little problem. If you want to make some concrete, you're gonna need a concrete mixer. It's a machine you put limestone into. That material is key, mind you, and then it mixes it all up for you. Think you could procure me one? Alright, we're making a concrete mixer. Well, I'll be. You're a dependable youngin' if I ever saw one. Once you made yourself a concrete mixer, set it up near the water. Let me know when you're done, you hear? Oh, and don't forget to have some limestone ready too. This is truly actual, like, Midwestern accent when I look at Conkelder. It's so funny. Okay, yeah, let's do a little quiz. I can make time for a quiz. Spicy flavors? Err. Well, okay, you get some, you lose some sometimes. Okay, right, concrete mixer. Oh, we have the materials, nice. Pokemon, the crush specialty can use this to make concrete out of water and stone. Okay. Yeah, let's make some concrete. We're out here making concrete. Oh yeah, I can put it probably like right here. Oh, it needs like that water to like actually do stuff. That's crazy. Looks like Pokemon Brussels. Would you like to put something inside? Yeah. Let's put all that limestone we got in there. And then, Conkelder, sir. Bill Master Conkelder. Seems like you got yourself a concrete mixer all ready to go. Now all you gotta do is put some limestone in the mixer and take me over to it. I'll whoop you up some concrete in no time flat. Howdy, Ditto. Sky's clear and blue today, sure is. Bill Master Conkelder, sir. I've gotten all the concrete, finished. Well, now, you just leave this to me. Alrighty. Oh, look at it. It's mixing. It's mixing. Oh my god, we might have enough. Wait. Let me. Hold up. Before you finish all that, Conkelder, Bill Master Conkelder, sir. I need to get some more limestone. I thought I had more limestone initially, but I don't. But I kind of need a good increase of concrete for the other building infrastructure purposes. Okay, let me go grab some over here. Okay, there's a lot here. Okay, so we grab some concrete. Is there any more over there? No, that's more. That's just more rocky edges. Let's see. Oh, I can probably take some from over here. I didn't mean to take the ceiling. Pure white soil. We'll put that back. Sorry for the interruption there. Okay, we head back. I hope Kunkelder did not finish that batch of concrete yet. Oh right, there's a journal over here that I didn't read. Professor's Diary number 5 has been added to your human records. Something shocking has happened. The Pokemon Conservation Project is progressing smoothly, and the time came for my Tangela to join the others. In the hopes of avoiding a tearful scene, I waited until my grandchild was asleep before entrusting Tangela to one of the other project members. But later that night, I received word that Tangela had run off. Tangela was like family. He should have been accustomed to humans. How could this have happened? I have a theory. Tangela was likely trying to get back to our home. But it's nearly time for my family to set off for space. Even if Tangela were to make it safely home, by the time he arrives, we'll no longer be there. I feel agonizingly helpless knowing there's nothing I can do. Nothing that is, but hope that the project staff find Tangela and keep him safe. So I'm going to automatically assume at this point that the Tangela that the professor in the diaries continues to refer to is our Professor Tangela. Or Professor Tangrowth, specifically after it evolved. But I guess my question is just like, what happened to the project staff? Did they ever find Tangela? Or did Tangela just like YOLO the wild and stuff and just did all that? Okay, let me grab that. And just grew up on its own in the wild, which would be extremely crazy to think about. Okay, there's like a couple in here, so I'm gonna take some of this. Came up with a recipe for a concrete pipe. Okay, I got some concrete now. Nice. Right. Oh, yeah, I did say earlier I was gonna talk to you guys about like the stuff that we found in like the journals. That's like other stuff that I did not realize got opened up. Okay, yeah. Roll out. Holding zero. You can roll into things to break. However, you roll into something that Rock Smash can't break. Won't break it either. And your rolling will come to an abrupt stop. While transferring your. Okay, yeah. Glide, you can't descend through. Can't descend higher than you are when you start gliding though. Will transform, you'll gradually spend PPG, you'll transform back to your usual when you had. Okay, yeah, sorry. Let's see. That's the request. That's return home. In this collection. Here you go, yeah. Ancient artifacts. I was surprised that I actually don't have as many as I thought I did. Lost relic act, large size, these are the smaller size ones, and then I still need to grab the rest of the fossils for I want to say Aerodactyl, and it's not big on, but like, it's that, was it Rourke? Yeah, it was Rourke had, what was that mon that Rourke had? What's your list of... Cranidos, there we go. Cranidos that eventually, at some point, evolves into a Rampardos. So yeah, I need to get the head for Rampardos. I just don't know where that is. Okay, human records, right. Artifacts Hot Spring now open. I think we've seen that. Celadon City Department Store. Yeah, that was found in this area. Ship keeps swaying back and forth and swaying and swaying. It's all I can do to write in this diary right now, but I don't feel so good. I might not be able to write much more. Okay, Hacker's Confession. Okay, yeah, this is the Hacker's Confession stuff. I doubt anyone will ever read this, but the memories of my experience are too much to bear alone, so I've decided to confide in this diary. I'm a nameless hacker. I infiltrate the networks of huge corporations, steal their secrets, and sell them to their rivals. I already have more than enough money, but it's fun peering behind the scenes, so it's almost like a hobby for me. I donate all the money I don't use to things like Pokemon conservation groups. Ever since I was a kid, I've liked computers and Pokemon more than people. It happened when I was hacking to a server in another region for fun and stumbled on a system with excessively high security. Finding these sorts of things is always a thrill. It took a lot of effort, but once I breached it, all I could find was what seemed like trivial data about weather patterns. It was anticlimactic, but it made me think. Why would someone put so much effort into hiding something like this? That nagged at me, so I dove back in. It took a lot of work, but I learned how to make sense of the weather data. I was able to gather that a natural disaster had struck that region. Dozens of huge repeated hurricanes. That's the only conclusion I could draw, but I'd never heard news about a disaster like that. If a disaster of that scale had really happened, surely it would have received both local and global attention. With that though, I remembered a foundation active in that region. They were known for their passion for Pokemon conservation efforts. I had even donated to them. I thought that an organization of that scale might be able to influence media so that no news of the disaster leaked outside the region. I spent countless days infiltrating the Foundation servers, looking into any data I could lay my hands on, and sure enough, it gradually became clear that they were involved. I finally fell asleep after repeated all-nighters. When I woke up, I was surrounded by members of the Foundation. Apparently, I'd left traces when I hacked the servers. That was enough for them to track me down. The people from the Foundation were surprisingly polite and they explained what was happening in detail. I have no intention of writing it all here. The important thing is that someday this disaster will spread throughout the entire world. They said that humanity in its current state can't prevent it. The Foundation, together with other regions, had formed a plan to evacuate all of humanity into space. The plan was already in motion. My head was spinning at the outrageous tale. So what would become of Pokemon? When I put the question to them, they described their Pokemon conservation project and asked for my help. Yeah. Yeah, this was all the other stuff. Oh yeah, they joined the survey team at some point too. Bug Love. Vespa Queen, what is it? Okay. Oh yeah, there was a whole article about Brock too. I was just like, oh my god, my man Brock! I forgot, like, Brock, as portrayed in the games, is a super macho dude, and then I guess more people are more familiar with his personality from anime Brock. Let's see, recruiting new members. Pokemon Fan Club, yeah. Lieutenant Surge. Pokemon Contest. SSN. Gym Leader Monthly. Oh yeah, you get this when, I got this when I was traveling to one of the Dream Islands, and like, it talked about Blue. I guess within this timeline, Blue had already taken over the Viridian City Gym when Giovanni disappeared, so. Okay, yeah, this Team R, PokeLife Dev. Okay, sometimes I would think, is the dev the same person as the hacker initially? Okay, how to open the shop, schedule management notes, someone's journal. Someone's journal. I think this was our trainer's journal. To my fishing fanatic little bro, post from Shallows report, project cancellation, proposal. Oh yeah, these are the photos. anything else? Highlight reels, recipes. Oh yeah, that's just like my whole list of like recipes that I've learned now. Items. Ooh, I gotta clear this because I didn't realize that I kept track of all of that too. Collection events. Oh yeah, okay. I have all of this from this recent events stuff. All right, but yeah, that kind of at least gives a high level general idea of like what people what the current lore looks like. All right, now time to go back to Tinkatonk or the Tink Master. It's so funny how big it's fucking like Swiss Army knife like hammer looks from here. Like you can actually just see it and have and see Tinkatonk like posed up. Oh my god. Ah! You wanted 6. Oh my god. Okay. 2 more. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally okay. I thought you just needed. I thought you just needed 4. I didn't realize that I miscounted by 2. So let me go back and grab that. Dragonite flying ahead of me is so funny. Okay. That is a lot. Okay. Okay, so that's 6 of those. Okay, from here we're gonna fly out. You need a better perch to just to have people climb on to Tink. I'm Tink Master. Hey, do I spy some concrete? Thanks for bringing it to me. I hate to immediately hit you with another chore, but I actually need one more special part to get the lifts and work in water. I had a look, and I think we need a kind of special gear to get these lifts up and running. Problem is, I can't find a gear like that anywhere around here. So I figured I can just make one myself, you know. But here's the catch. I need an iron ingot. Guess you know what I'm about to ask, eh, Renge? I'd be real grateful if you could find me one iron ingot. Wait, hold on. Hey, it looks like you've already got an iron ingot on you. Think you'd spare one for me, kid? The tomboy Tink Master. Awesome! This is great. You can leave the rest to me. I just gotta bop, bam, wham this into shape with my hammer and we'll have a gear in no time. Give me a minute, alright? Okay. Okay, I understand slamming it down vertically. Right, Tinkatonk, but like, what are we doing swinging it like horizontally? What are we trying to hit here? I guess while Tinkatonk is going at it, I can just clean up this area a bit more. Oh yeah, I could probably like make asphalt or something too now. Some non-burnable trash. Waste paper. Oh wait, there's an iPad there. Or a tablet. Team Argrunt's journal number 7. Hearing about the boss's dream of keeping Team Art together even in outer space really got me motivated. I'm gonna give my mission one more serious go. I did a little work on the warehouse, tricked people walking by into wanting to help out with my mission. It was a lot of work, but I just had to keep in mind that I was working hard in the moment so I could take it easy later. Not a bad way to do things, I think. The engineers all look kinda annoyed with me, but they did lend me a hand. Now all I gotta do is wait for some goody 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 to come along and do my mission for me. I'm gonna go ahead and report to the boss what I've accomplished. I bet he'll be so proud. Sounds like, you know, typical Team Rocket type stuff, yes. I hear something in the water. There's something in the water. City Cottage Kid. Okay, let's see. I can actually just make more stairs here to just make my life a little bit easier. Ooh, I need a. That's waste paper. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's the stairs? Oh my god, they're down here. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, that didn't go as planned, but sure. Okay. Make these stairs. I think stairs here could do as well. No, it will not actually. That's crazy. We were just doing anything out here and building anything out here as Tinkatonk. What's this? No, that's not what I meant to do. Electivire. Ooh. You break. We need that glass. So, well, we'll pick that up later. Okay, time for the finishing touches. And a bop and a bam and a wham! And there we go, all done. Oh hey there, Renge, perfect timing. Here, you can hang on to this. You receive some Tinka gears. With that, you'll be able to make a lift platform. Just set up 2 lift platforms a good distance from each other and the lift will start moving between them. Come on, we got no time to waste. Let's go set up the first lift platform. Follow me. Okay. Oh, we're just jumping like that. Okay. Oh my goodness. I thought there was at least some flooring. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Right here's the spot. We just gotta set up a lift platform around here and it'll connect to the island where the Pokemon Center is, which means I should probably teach you how to make lift platforms. Okay. Well, go on, Renge. Try making one lift platform just like I taught you. Okay, but before that, then I gotta clear out. Well, okay, I guess I can. I thought I could spiff up the flooring, but I guess not. Okay, so then we set that up on top of here. Hey, that looks real good. You've got talent, Renge. Alright, try placing the lift platform so it connects to the island where the Pokemon Center is. Right around here should be perfect. Whoa, you already got it set up for me? Nice! Perfect, that spot ought to do the trick. Now we got a lift running between here and the Pokemon Center island. You know, I'd love to check out the town you're building. Why don't you escort me to the Pokemon Center? Sure. Alright, bud, I'll follow ya. I'll follow ya. Their big hammer just literally phasing through like the gear. Okay, hey Tinkta. Oh, hello, what's up? What's up, Orb Squad? Lippaberry, thank you. Tinkatonk, where are you going? Tinkatonk. We made it! Awesome! Oh, so you're the great builder Tinkaton. I hope you'll continue helping our friend Renge. Sure thing, just say the word and I'll help build up this town in any way I can. Now let me see if there's anything I can get started on. If you make lifts, you can have Pokemon follow you even to far off places. If you don't have enough Tinka gears to craft with, give Tinkaton iron ingots and have them make some. Okay, I guess the next idea then is to... I guess I need to make some more flooring here. Ah, crud. Okay. Right, let's move one of these glass panes in here. I have way too much junk in here. Let's move one of the cottages over here. I think it's this, okay. Okay, the next action is to build a home. First, it's best to set up here. There's just a random pipe down here connecting to something. I don't know what. let me put some of this waste paper away actually. Okay, these are things that I've had previously. Okay. Set that up here. Okay, interesting enough that I don't have that listed. Okay. Why is it set up this way? The heck? That looks so weird. Okay, I gotta fix that one day. Move these in here. Gonna make mosaic tilings. 20 of them should be fine for now. And then we are also going to make. I need more of that. Stone flooring. Okay. Let's lay all these down. Oh, well, apparently these need to be knocked out. That's okay. Maybe it is better to just... Okay, and then... build like maybe 10 more of these. Yeah, I get a couple more. Okay. Okay, just to make sure we use up most of them. We need to fill in these potholes. This is a safety hazard. Gotta eat some more food. Okay, I think that should kind of low-key do the trick. I need to see if this will actually fit appropriately. Interesting. Oh, what is this? Okay, before I build that there, then let me... Take these out. You know what? Would it be easier if I just... Okay, maybe that was a little bit too much. So what is underneath here? I was also uncovering a lot more of those, what do you call it? Those mysterious unknown puzzles? I'm not completely finished yet, but I've been amassing a decent amount, which is kind of crazy to me. Right, what was else? What else? Okay, grab 10 of these. And then maybe a couple more mosaic tilings. I'm really trying to figure out how this worked on this end. it's gonna be missing something in the back here. I can actually only build it. This is exactly just enough. That's crazy. Okay, shoot. We'll do it over here. I could just build a city den right there too. I think I should have one. That's actually tiny. No, I'm not subjecting somebody to that. We need here. We need 10 of those. Okay. Let me grab grab some glass since I had some of those here. Interesting, I thought I had more glass than this. I was like, put it away in the wrong place. In that case, big oopsies on my end. Yeah, sure, why not? It's crazy with the field of flowers and stuff. Okay. That's like 86 pieces of concrete. Conkelder, you're a monster build master, Conkelder, sir. Alright. This is fine. At least I think. I need to figure out where all that glass went because, I know I put it away somewhere. I don't know where though. It might have been back over here. Oh yeah, there's one over here. I actually did not build anything over here. That's crazy. So where did those 99 pieces go? What? We not. Oh my god, we need someone to generate electricity. I think we can make do with this. We can make do with this a little bit. Okay. Wait, no. It would make sense why this is here. This is like, supposed to be like a garbage area. Frick. Also, why do I have like 23 of these? I'm like so confused. Ooh, how to make this work? I was trying to build an urbanized society and things might not be working as well as I expected. You know what? We're just gonna build the small tiny house then. Like I have no other... Oh, hello Shika, hello, how you doing, friend? Hello. Wait, I know how to do it this time, I swear. Yeah, hello, how you doing, friend? Ways. Oh, wait, what the frick did I just do? Put this back. I still don't know what happened to all the glass. I truly put it away somewhere. And I don't know where I put the glass. Okay. We'll build a tiny den right here. Rogi, I need you to just scoot a little bit. Thank you very much. Rogi, we're not playing these games, please. Okay, we need Tinka Talk and Froki. Okay, Froki. I need your assistance, Froki. Also, where's Tinka Talk? Where'd Tinka Talk go? We need a quick build job done. Cause I was amassing too large of a scale when it came to the work that needed to be done. All right. In the meantime, maybe I put that glass back in Bleached Beach. Let me go grab that actually. Wait, I just realized. Wait, no. You know what? Because I don't have anything that can generate electricity. I don't have a mod that can generate electricity. We can't do that. We can't do that right now, unfortunately. Oh, you know what I can do? Okay. Priorities. We make another lift. And then part 2 is we make a we go back to the rocky area and whatchamacallit. We go back there and then we provide the concrete that is needed to build the extravagant little house that I wanted to build. Okay. Right, so utilities. We need another lift. We have that lift platform. I really could have just added one of the things here. Ugh, okay. We'll figure that out in a bit. Okay, we have that. Let me go grab the few metal stairs I needed. Was like 2 of them. drop one over here. That's too far. I didn't mean to grab that one. I didn't mean to grab that. I wanted to pick this up. And then put this over here because I don't know if this will do anything. Okay. Now we take this lift over to this area. This big, gigantic department store area. What the heck is this place? Oh, hello? Anybody here? Hello? This is supposed to be a hotel. Oh my god, that's the elevator I've been seeing around microscope. Okay. Is this gonna contain music? Okay, I got a copy of Soul City. Oh, the cabinet is its own thing. Okay. You need to connect it to another elevator platform. I do? Then like what the heck am I supposed to do? What do I do? So that isn't usable then. Sheesh. Okay, we have a city den built now. That's good. What's in here? A Dragonite doll. Interesting. Oh, there's stairs back here leading up. This place seems a little bit flooded. Do I have any more of those? I actually do. So we can contain this. Birdsong Garden. Comfy birdhouse with a neat trimmed hedge. You can also mostly hear chirping. Interesting. Underground plumbing. There's like multiple islands here, which is crazy. I didn't realize the extent of this. One wall switch. Okay. Yes, let's make our way up. Wait, there's other stuff in here. So was this an office building at some point? This was definitely an office for something. Oh, tablet. T-Mark Wrench Journal number 6. The secret of Team Oz warehouse. Of course I can't spill out the beans, but I can spill some of them. You've probably heard of the rumors about having all the humans evacuate into outer space. Well, our boss tells me that the rumors are true, but apparently they don't want Team Oz doing bad stuff in outer space, so they're gonna split us up and send us all to different areas. Not cool, people. I can't be the only one who thinks that's not cool, but our boss has us covered. Turns out that warehouse is actually Team Oz's secret weapon for getting us into outer space together. I cried happy tears. Our boss rules. How are we gonna get to outer space on our own, you ask? Well, I can't tell you that. Haha. Interesting. Alright. Is there anything else in here? We are real far up. I can tell that already. Something with the HVAC system. Rather interesting. This is a rather dangerous height I chose to build this. You know what? Let me head back over to that birdhouse area where the construction site is, and then build another lift platform over here. This is definitely a lift for something. There's something underground. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm resilient. I am ditto. Okay, let's build another lift. What do you mean I'm carrying too much stuff? What, dude? Huh? Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Let's just head back over. See that house set up? We add some furniture in there. Yeah. Resiliency. That's a wrap. Renge, there you are, bud. The city den's all finished. You should definitely check it out while you're here. Ready for the big reveal? Here we go. It looks like a doghouse. Now we need to put some furniture in here. How does it even look from the inside? Like a doghouse. Okay, well, someone will want to live here, I guess. Guess in the meantime, let's look at this. Fulfill some of the criteria here. Where's Corby Squire? Hey, whoa, Corby Squire. Where'd you go? Hey, whoa. No, what's up, mischievous? It's wild how some of these mons just disappear when you need them the most. And I don't want to be bothered to try to find where they are. mean, I'm hoping that build a house that put 3 different. Oh, I need to put furniture there. Oh, okay. Yeah, the furniture thing still stands. You know what? I'll give it to Mischievous because Mischievous, you look like you cannot stand the light. So. Where's a Mischievous's profile? Here we are. Spooky stuff, strange stuff, shiny stuff, colorful stuff, watching stuff. Do I have anything that would be considered spooky? I mean, I kind of do, but that's... I'll put that away somewhere else. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? They'd probably like it. They will most definitely like it. Frank. Okay. We don't have any fire types here to do the work either. So this puts us in a bit of a pickle. Let me put the light switch away in here. Same with the microscope. So we can open that up. Can we make a simple bed? See, they said they like strange stuff, so I'm trying to figure out what would be strange enough that would suit their taste. Ah, here, Corby Squire. That's just customizable stuff. Let's just give them this. What do you mean I can't place this here? Like, what, huh? I was about to say, I was like, huh? was like, what do you mean I can't place a bed here? Literally why I made this. Anyway, hey Mischievous. Hey, do you want to live here? You seem very intrigued by this. Let's talk to... Oh, Rookity. I keep talking about Corby Squares, and that's its evolved form. Oh, you made a house. Now this place looks more like a real town, don't you think? Thank you so much. Okay, and oh, right. We're good now. We're good. Oh ho, Renge, I see more Pokemon have arrived in this town too. They all seem to be enjoying themselves as well. We have you to thank for that, so thank you. And that all leads me to something I'd like to ask of you. Would you work together with everyone to rebuild the usual Pokemon Center, yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's a lot of stuff that just opened up. Okay, pop art sofa, bathtub, magazine rack. Rebuilding Pokemon Center kit, a Pokemart kit. We can build one too. Let me see. Washing machine, CD player recipe. Oh, cool. We can make a CD player. What's this? Skyland House recipe set. Sure. Concrete wall, automatic doors. Okay. Potatoes. The potatoes. I can buy potatoes. That seems very fancy. Trash site TV. Bag of potatoes. Right. Let's see, does anyone... At last! Pokemon are now returning to this town at an encouraging pace as well, though I was still hoping to find some clue as to the whereabouts of the humans. Have you noticed anything of that sort? That big building. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. That building sure is hard to miss. Humans must have built that massive thing, right? Looks like it's in shambles now, but maybe we can explore it and like fix it up all nice and pretty. I bet that surprised the humans so much they'd come back to check it out. You're not seriously suggesting we could rebuild that enormous building with only Pokemon to help? Do you really think it's possible? Of course I think it's possible. You've got me and Renge, and if we get everyone else to help out too, it'll be a piece of cake. Okay, maybe not exactly a piece of cake, but I do think we can get it done if we all work together. Well, there's no doubt such a huge building would stand out if we were able to properly rebuild it. I suppose it is possible the humans might notice and come back. Even apart from that, if we Pokemon really could rebuild such a thing all on our own, wouldn't that be exciting? See, Professor, you get it. Big buildings are awesome. Well then, I say let's do it. Let's all work together and rebuild that building. That's what I like to hear. Well then, come on. Let's go see what we've got to work with. To the building. Come, Renge, let's follow Tinkmaster. Well, before that, I guess, just to make things a little bit more convenient, let's actually build the Pokemon Center here. And like, let me deposit any materials that I need. Okay, but before that, let me deposit stuff. Crap! I need more ingots. I also need to find where I deposit all that glass. Right around here would be good. Hey Renge, you're good at making paths and stuff, right? Do you think you could put down a nice path from here all the way to the building? I'm counting on you to help me and the professor to that building. Take Tinkmaster with you? Yeah. Alright, but I'll follow ya. Wait, what are we doing? You're telling me to build a path up instead of taking the very conveniently built, like, the lift I made for you guys? Okay, sure, whatever. I guess my hard work here wasn't very appreciated. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me... Tinkatonka, you need to... Okay, also, this is a good place to put down this. Like, this concrete is not it, obviously. We need a... Things need to be rebuilt appropriately. Okay, well, shoot. Maybe it is. Put that there. I had to double check. I was like, am I using the right material? I swear if I'm not. Okay, we're also gonna just demolish some of this stuff here. Okay, I hope I have the materials to rebuild that asphalt concrete wall. Yes, I do. Okay. Make like 50 of these, I guess. Laying down pavement, laying down the concrete. This is the most dangerous infrastructure I've had to build out. It's wild out here. We're almost there. Okay. Grab some more. I grab like 20. The sweat. This stone is gonna fall off into ether and yep, fell into the ether. Well, it was nice knowing that one. Okay, well, we're here. Well, dang, if I knew I had to build out freaking. Oh wait, actually, I got like a couple of these shiny. As a temporary measure. Lots of iron ore here. Is there something over here? Hold. Anytime there's breakable stuff like this, I'm curious. Is this place? Hello? What did I just stumble upon? Was this a subway system? Spooky. Okay, let's just go back to the original objective because this was out of just pure mild curiosity. Yeah. Where's Tinkaton? Oh, there they are. Okay. Heck yeah, we made it! I knew I could count on you, Renge. Now then, let's have a look inside this building. What a building! This building is so big! Seeing it up close is a completely different experience. And you truly think we can rebuild this gigantic thing? That's what we're about to find out! I gotta go scope out the inside. In that case, it might be wise for Renge to go along too. I'll stay and watch you from here. Sounds good. Come on then, Renge, follow me. Let's scope out the second floor. Oh wait, did someone is in the birdhouse. Oh my god, Alteria! Oh, nice to meet you, dear. I'm just tickled pink to see you. You know, it's been so long since I've had anyone to talk to after all. Please feel free to ask me if you ever need anything. For example, oh, if you're ever having trouble falling asleep, I can wrap you in my wings and sing you a lullaby. Oh my god, we got Alteria! On sunny days, it flies freely through the sky and blends into the clouds. It sings in a beautiful soprano. Litter, it's gonna drop a lot of fluff. Birds on gardens, soft breezes. Okay. Well, I can't break it right now. I thought I could break it before, but sure. So this is the second floor, huh? I wonder what the humans even did here. Maybe they worked here? Oh, I see. In that case, maybe I just gotta... And then I could... Okay, I've got some ideas. Come on, let's go check out the third floor. You good, Tinkatonk? Oh, they're just skipping steps. Okay. We're just cool like that. Now then, what about the third floor? So this is the third floor, huh? What do you think, Renge? How are you feeling? Well, since you asked, I guess I'm feeling a bit hungry. Hold on, I've got an idea. I think I know what we should do with this floor. Anyway, last but not least, let's scope out the fourth floor. Are we making this a cafeteria? Because that would be kind of neat. The fourth floor has a kind of luxurious vibe, don't you think? How do you think we should fix this floor up, Renge? Make it fancy. Ooh, I get what you're saying. I like it. Alright, I've got a good idea for how to polish this place up. Thanks for the input, Renge. I think we've seen everything we need to, so let's head back down. I guess with the exception of whatever was up on the very top floor. There's also a lot of garbaggio out here. Let's do this! Alright, scope out complete. Oh, so what's your conclusion? Do you think we can rebuild this building? You bet! I've got a good idea for how we can pull it off. Gonna need a lot of materials though, and help from all your Pokemon friends. Understood. How can I start helping? Give me just one sec. Oof. Just take a look at this building kit. It'll show you everything we need. Whoa, we're just gonna auto it. Okay, shoot. To start with, we're gonna need all these materials. Think I'll count on you to get them, Renge. Bet. Okay. Skyland building 2 after you can make... Okay. We're gonna need somebody who can do all that. To fix up the building, we're gonna need lots of different materials. You might have some luck finding what we need on the islands in this town, so I'd start by exploring those. That doesn't get you everything you need, then your best bet would be heading back down to other towns and seeing what you can find there. And hey, if you happen to bring some Pokemon willing to help with building, I won't complain. Once we get all the materials we need and a good crew of Pokemon, we'll be ready to start. Just say the word. Yes, and then this building's restoration will finally begin. But you don't need an old star like me getting your way, so I'll head back to the Pokemon Center. I look forward to seeing this building completed. Renge and Tinkmaster. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Urbanization plan. Let's go. As the engineer specialist, you can lead a big, huge... Okay. Okay, I have just the thing to work this through. No, wait. Huh? Tangrowth? Huh? Chat, I'm not the only one who saw that, right? I'm not the only one that just saw Tangrowth just plummet to their doom and then miraculously appear back over there. What are we doing? Also, I just noticed that there's something underneath there. I can probably explore that, but there's... Anywho, that was a lot. That was a very odd occurrence. Explore down here a little bit because it was very odd to see that. What's in here? Headbutt fossil? Oh wait, that's just the body. Dang it. That's... I'm scared. Why are there so many alarm clocks? I'm so scared. Oh my god, Azurel. Yeah, this place scares me. I'm gonna dip. Okay, so then the plan of action is we go back to the rock area. I drop off the concrete. Someone's in the bush. I just noticed someone's in the bush. What are we doing? People die. Oh my god, there's a Vulpix! A Vulpix! Oh, one sec. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Phew, I'm done. I have so many tails, it's hard to keep my fur tidy. Anyway, now that I'm all sorted, let me greet you properly. It's great to meet you. Okay, fox Pokemon. From its mouth spew flames that seem to resemble the spirits of the deceased. Some people mistakenly think this fire is a ghost. Okay, nose burn, lots of fire, soft stuff, cute stuff, round stuff, pretty stuff, bitter flavors. Okay. It'll be a message from your Pokédex. You've earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. Well, okay, I learned how to make a hot spring spout. Yippee! Oh wait, which means I can actually just put stuff into the furnace now and it'll actually do something. Poliwhirl? This Poliwhirl? I just grabbed some clay. I thought there would be some clay around here that I can like... Maybe I can't do it in the furnace. Maybe it's... I could actually make a community box or something. Wait, can I actually use it the rest of that? Oh, I already did use it the rest of that. Whatchamacallits? The asphalt. Okay, well. Keep this over here, actually. Bring this out. I got a shtick. Thank you for the shtick. Actually, let me see, can I think I'm like low on concrete. Let me see, I should have the ability to build another one somewhere over here. I'm trying to see if I can actually get more concrete around, not concrete, limestone around here before heading into another area. There's something in there. Porygon. What are you? We'll figure that out when the time comes. Right, priority is limestones. Okay, Okay, let's see if we can build another thing. Place that over there and then travel to another island and see if we can grab more limestone, build that out, build that concrete, drop the concrete off, and then bring glass over. Where is the lift I just made here? Are you serious? Okay, let's travel over here and see if we can find anything. They will arrive soon. Gardevoir! Gardevoir! Hello! Sorry, you did not see me at my best. Hello, Gardevoir. Why, hello there. I sensed a visitor, but I wasn't expecting one as adorable as you. Oh? You're building the towns with the help of other Pokemon in the hope that humans may return someday? What a wonderful sentiment. You'll find this island is filled with furniture and other items left behind by humans. Feel free to take them. They might be of use to you. You know, I sense something within you. A strange mystical power. Actually, would you mind accompanying me for a while? I'd like to show you an interesting spot on this island. I have a feeling you may find it useful. It's right this way. Oh, sure. To protect its trainer, it will expend all its psychic power to create a small black hole. Okay, teleport, strength of luxury, healing, watching stuff. I will let you live a life of luxury, Gardevoir. Trust. Oh wait, hold up, before we continue. Daily Porygon 2 notes has been added to your human records. Companies involved in the space exploration industry are at each other's throats these days. I'm feeling the pain of it myself as I've been put in charge of caring for some Porygon 2 meant for planetary exploration. It's a lot of work. Today, one of these 3 Porygon 2s seems unwell. I ordered a patch that sounded effective and applied it, so I hope it will feel better tomorrow. Interesting. Here it is. What building did we enter? Oh, hold up. Observation notes. The unknown ore discovered in my hometown's bedrock possessed the positive qualities of multiple existing ores. Perhaps it's not a single type of ore, but rather a mix of more than one? It would be a challenge to perform sufficient experimentation with just the sample I managed to bring here, but I sense some great potential. I got an office chair. Sabrina sets sights on big screen. Gym leader Sabrina of the Saffron City Gym is set to make her silver screen debut at last. She will appear in a new movie produced by the Unova region's Pokestar studio. Unova mentioned? Details about her role have not yet been released, but expectations are high among Sabrina's fans, who hope to see her as the lead. Oh my god, the Sabrina outfit. Wait, Sabrina was appearing in movies? Oh my gosh! Okay, there's a lot going on here, but... Here it is. There's a cave beneath this building that has piqued my interest. I sense a powerful aura coming from deep within. I've been hesitant to venture in by myself. Would you be willing to explore it with me? Sure thing. We are side-tangenting a lot of side quests. Why, thank you. Let's be off then. When I spotted this cave earlier, I was unable to get past the entrance due to flooding. If that is still the case, first we'll need to block off the source of water. Take Gardevoir with you? Let's be on our way then. Wow. Team R. Oh my god, it's the Team Rocket base. Like, look at that. Is this supposed to connect to a pipe somewhere? Okay. Well, this means I can probably patch this up a little bit. I just need to... Okay, I saw a building here. Oh my god, there's the other gate. Okay, office chair. Okay, so I guess the best thing we can do here is tide the flooding. We just block it off. Okay. Look, Ditto, I'm certain those ore deposits are the source of the powerful aura I sense. This ore? Before that, let me grab this. Triple hamburger steak, yay! There it is. So that aura was coming from Pokemetal fragment? This aura is quite rare, you know. Thank you for joining me on this adventure and indulging in my curiosity, Ditto. If you take some Pokemetal fragments with you, I'm certain you'll find a use for them. Though deposits of this aura are known to be quite hard, I doubt you'd manage to smash them with ease. There must be some way to extract it, surely. What's this? You want to eat hamburger steak? What an unexpected response! Now that you mention it, I'm quite sure I smelled hamburger steak in this area earlier. Or did I imagine it? What? Are you finished already? Look at you! I should have known you'd have no trouble getting your hands on some Pokemetal fragments. You continue to amaze me, Ditto. If you melt those in a smelting furnace to make ingots, you should be able to craft all kinds of tools and items. I'm so pleased I was able to help you. Nice. Well, I am trying to look for specifically, I'm trying to look for limestone. So I'm not really looking for Pokemetal ore. Thank you for the assist, though. This is a good resource development for later. This is a simple little house. There is a lot of houses and buildings here. Holy heck. We break this. Will this actually get something to work? I'm curious. What does this lead to? Okay, I don't think it did anything necessarily, but good enough shot to try. There is a note here, and also a hint. Snivy! It's Snivy! Dear Douglas, the price of vegetables has really gone up here in Viridian City since there's been so little rain this year. Wait, so what the Sky City, was it Viridian City? Are things okay where you are, Douglas? I hope all that electricity in your city is making life a little easier over there. Anyway, if you ever need help, just let me know and I'll send you some vegetables. Wait, is that humidifier? Oh my god, it's a humidifier. That's crazy. We have those here? Yeah, we need to build something to connect this portion. Okay, there's something in here. City hut kit. Oh wait, no. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. We'll just eat this. Got me panicking and all of that. Okay, let's mine some limestone and then use that. What am I caring too much of? Gosh. Move that here. Move that there. Just put this into the smelting furnace and see what happens. How much concrete do I have again? I have like a piece of concrete. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We need to double down on how much concrete we're making. So let's see. Also, what's in here? So what is over here? A little curious to see what's... Oh, there's a bunch here. Okay. Oh yeah, what's this? Big bargain sale. The ever popular full heel is available at a 25% discount for a limited time only. Limit 3 per customer. Only available in store. Pokemon Saffron City branch. Interesting. Can I like actually dig through all of this? Okay, good deal, good deal. We got a bunch of limestone out of that. Actually, how much limestone did we get? 28 pieces. Okay, we can probably get a few more. Hey, Bill Master Concailor, sir. I need some more concrete. Okay, in the meantime, let me go back first, grab some glass. Rocky Ridges. Alright, after this, I think I'll call it for the day and then probably just finalize a couple of things that I forgot to mention at the beginning of a stream. That's not the thing I was looking for, but okay. Music sounded a little bit different. I was like, huh? Oh yeah, let me grab all of that. Need all of that. So let me see if there's any... Stylish bronze wall. Three bags of damp hedge seeds. Stone den kit. Nothing else here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's something over there where Ludicolo is at. Winter print. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Torkoal, why you have Torkoal, where's your house, Torkoal? He's got weird asses, but we're super good friends now, right? Right? So, I hope it's fun if I'll call you Renge now. Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. Okay. How much of this did I need? Okay, I need like 25 of these. I don't have like the right individuals to start building this, so this is a good sign. I need to learn the tech for building some of these things here. So I forgot there was like leftover volcanic ash in here. Okay, well we head back. I gotta wait for Conkeller to finish doing the mixing for the limestone. Put that away, and I think, yeah, I think I'll call it for the day. So let me drop this off for where the Pokemon Center should be. I wonder what's over in that building. I'm seeing what that particular island. We'll explore that later. Okay, we deposit that. I need gold ingots, which is wild. Okay. You know what? Let's take that out. okay, I guess that's not gonna cut it. I gotta farm for gold too. All right. But I think I will do a lot of the farming off stream. But thank you everybody for joining me today on another Pokopia stream. I know it's been a minute. Okay. So, one thing I want to do say is that, so with the collective efforts of the people who continue to watch me, and continue to support me, I, have not made it public yet. Oh, thank you, Shiki. But I'm actually about to wrap up, so I will hydrate right after. But right. What was I gonna say? With the collective efforts of everybody, I haven't made it. I haven't made any social media posts about it publicly, but like, I have made it to affiliate. Though I don't feel like I've hit affiliate because, I guess between the time that I was trying to reach that goal, the initial goal set, versus when I got it, I know, yay, between that and the initial goals I was trying to reach, they basically lowered the requirement from like 50 followers to like 25. So I reached that pretty fast, along with all the other requirements that were needed to qualify for affiliate. The thing is, I don't think I'm gonna enable it just yet. As much as I do, there's a couple things I actually want to prepare before I even go into that realm of activating affiliate. I guess one is because right now I'm at like 43 followers. I kind of want to reach the original 50 goal that was initially set for affiliate before the changes made, and see if it's possible. If it's possible, then like I can activate it then. But in addition to that, because I reached affiliate 2, I also want to fulfill some of the goals and projects that I wanted to make as part of reaching affiliate. So that will include in portion, because once rewards are going to be activated, that means emotes, and I actually have been wanting to make my own emotes. Haven't gotten around to it, but like, yeah, I guess in the meantime of waiting for me to activate this and reaching 50 followers, I'm gonna try to work on this in between. In addition, in the background, I've been making sketches for a 2.0. I haven't revealed it yet. It's still work in progress. If anything, it's still in draft. It's because there's just finer details about the design that I've been very nitpicking at myself to like come up with. But once I sketch that out, I'll have a workflow to go through. There may be a portion where I might want to stream, but at the same time, I feel like with the weird people and how they take screenshots and then like chugging that into AI generators, I kind of want to make something of a watermark to kind of prevent any weird misuses. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to obviously share right now. I kind of want to keep it more of a surprise. So it's just something I'll debate about. But I guess when it comes to emotes, I might stream myself making them, because it's something I want to do. And then also probably come up with a few ideas for some rewards. I know a good portion of my followers, especially Shiku, you guys like to remind me to hydrate. It is a good reminder for myself to always like try to like drink whatever like beverage I have on hand right now, to keep myself hydrated. So that is definitely something I'm gonna add as a redeemable. But there's a lot I need to flesh out. But I also, again, don't want to activate this until I actually reach the initial 50 follower goal. It's the initial goal I also have set during my just chatting screens, and then also at the beginning of my starting screens. So if possible, if we reach it to then I'm gonna just start actively making my way. Not that I'm not already making an active effort to do so, but like probably make more streams discussing where to go from there, how to move forward. I've talked about other projects that I wanted to do for quite a while, but have never really gotten to it just because life has been busy, and obviously I haven't had the energy or effort to put into it. I've had something in the works also in terms of like a very small short to actually make use of the YouTube a little bit more and not just to store VODs for streaming. But yeah, that's something I'm gonna push towards too. And you know, if we reach the 50 follower goal, then that'd be amazing. Obviously, like extremely amazing. And then I'll make some more efforts to stream stuff outside of Pokopia. That's the other thing. So now moving past that, for future streams, I'm still gonna try to get through Pokopia because there's still a good chunk of story that I feel like we're getting close to the end for. But I wanna try to wrap that up story wise, and then probably do more background stuff. And if I'm ever doing like a chill stream or anything, like pivot over to Pokopia for, you know, that kind of chill work stuff. But outside of that, in terms of other things I want to stream, I've talked about wanting to go back to Bravely Default because I've been putting that off for a while. Need to get through Bravely Default. I've been also meaning to probably start on Neo, like the first game. I've played Neo 2 without any context on Neo, like the first game for Neo. And now that Neo 3 is out, at some point I do want to get Neo 3, so I should try to get around to finishing Neo 1, well, starting Neo 1, finishing that, and then also finishing Neo 2. So that's part of the plan, part of the few plans I want to do. There is a number of other things I actually also want to do, but I'm not gonna take this portion of the stream to just discuss it all. There'll probably be a separate stream or anything else when I'm like, what was it? When I'm just doing just chatting for a bit. But yeah, other than that, I want to thank you all so much again for, you know, the efforts, the support, for getting me to affiliate as I am right now. And I hope we can try to fulfill the initial 50 follower goal that was initially set for affiliates, and to kind of, you know, hammer that home, and then we'll get to some more fun stuff. And at least within the scope of today, thank you all so much for joining me today on another Pokopia stream after so long. If you like what I do, you like what you see, please leave a follow on Twitch. I also simul stream to the YouTube, which is in the chat right here. If you want to see some of the older VODs, I also, you know, have them stored over there permanently, obviously. And yeah, I simul stream to YouTube, so if you want to catch me there, you can catch me there as well. I don't really post much to social media. I have a Blue Sky, but like I don't really update it as much, even though I should try to make an effort to do so. But other than that, thank you all so much for joining me today on another stream after so long. Not really so long, but like after my brief break. And I hope to see you guys again during the next time I stream, which may or may not be in the next few days or something. Who knows? If you catch me when I stream, you catch me. If you don't, you don't. I'm trying to set schedules, but schedules don't seem to be working with me right now, in terms of just, I'm not like, I'm not made to follow a stream schedule at this moment. I'm gonna work my way towards it, just to give more people an understanding of just what things are gonna look like and what they want to tune into. But yeah, thank you once again. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and hope to see you again next time. Alright, everybody, thank you for the stream. I hope to see you again next time. Alright, what the? Goodbye.